Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. We definitely want you guys to stick around for, so please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, for those of you who may be unaware, in my personal view, Nick Wright is one of the most obnoxious people in all of sports media. This is just my personal view. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Nick Wright has always had an issue with Kobe Bryant for the longest time. That's why when Kobe passed and he was on there giving his crocodile tears and talking about how he was so great, I'm like, bro, please. You couldn't stand the guy when he was alive. You couldn't stand him. We saw the way you used to speak about him all to defend LeBron. You were trashing Kobe. Talking about who does Kobe think he is to have an opinion about that. That was Nick Wright for you. So I never got into that whole thing when he was sitting there saying all of these positive things about Kobe. I never felt that way. Right? Nick Wright was just one of these dudes that was always jealous of the fact that Kobe Bryant got a lot of love and he couldn't understand why his man couldn't get that. That's just my opinion. And they were one of the people, in my personal view, that have done a fantastic job in trying to erase the legacy of Kobe like as if he never existed, all just to promote his man. He's one of them. And that's what I think. I have a right to my opinion. I didn't say that is what he did. I said that's what I think he has been doing. Just my viewpoint. Right? I've never been accused of being associated with a team called Kobe Brand or Jordan Brand. You've been accused of being associated with Clutch Sports, not me. So spare me with it. No one is going to say, well, is the Kobe Bryant foundation sending you money? No, they not. Neither is Jordan Brand. Just a fan here. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, y'all know LeBron is on his march to eclipsing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record to have the most points in NBA history. He should be able to pull that off in the next 3 games, probably, right? 3 or 4 games, who knows, depending on how he wants to do that. So he's on a march to do that. And funny enough, one of our viewers sent me this segment, but I'd seen it yesterday. I just didn't click on it, but he sent it to me and he was like, hey man, I'd like you to check this out because it really got me going. So can you just check it out? So I watched it today. And what he wanted me to discuss is something actually quite different, but I watched it today, and it really got my blood boiling. So what I want to do is I want to play for you guys what Nick Wright had to say about Kobe Bryant and LeBron and all of this, and then we're going to come back and react to it. Take a listen to that.
Last night. But that isn't the real story about LeBron this year. The real story about LeBron this year is that graphic in the top right-hand corner. And this is where, Wilds, you're going to have to show me that little smile emoji because I'm going to get angry.
Why?
Ooh. Not at you guys, but at the media writ large. Because there was more god-dog hype and discussion and flowers when Steph Curry was about to break Ray Allen's three-point record.
We were tuning into that.
Hey, that was a daily. Could he hit 16 threes tonight? No, he can't.
You're right.
And then
coming to the guard.
Coming to the guard. And that was a record that we knew forever was going to be broken, inevitably, and broken after Steph breaks it. No one might break Steph's part of it, but more people breaking Ray Allen's record. LeBron is breaking a record, about to. I'll give you the full list of people who have held this all-time scoring record. Apologies, more than half the photos are in black and white because that's who the players who've held it. That's Joe Fulks, George Mikan, Dolph Schayes, Bob Pettit, Wilt, Kareem, and about LeBron. Wilt broke the record on Valentine's Day 1966. Kareem broke the record in April of 84. So he's held the record for longer than LeBron's been alive. And people are now trying to retcon the idea that, oh yeah, this was inevitable. We always knew LeBron would get there. No, they didn't.
So what do you want us to do? We've got a graphic on the top right of the screen.
I would like the basketball media to reconcile the fact that a lot of their long-standing LeBron James takes and opinions have been so utterly debunked by his continued play to at least open the aperture enough to have the conversation of, okay, even if he doesn't get to 6 rings, at some point, is the basketball life great enough that we can, our own childhood nostalgia be damned, have the conversation? about is he the greatest player ever. And Brew, I'm not talking about you when I say check, because I think you are open to that conversation. Right. I don't think you're a count the rings guy. I think you believe Jordan was better and you have your reasons for it. We disagree on it. But you don't think it's an impossibility. And the fact that, I don't know. Wilds, do you agree with me that there was more hype surrounding Steph breaking that record?
We were into Steph.
So why do you think that is?
I think that we're sneaky far away right now. I think it will ramp up in these next few games when we get down to the can he or can't he. Remember, Steph kept flirting with it. That's why. It wasn't one day, so there was a more of a narrative.
But do you not think this should have been more of a season-long celebratory march, especially because he's doing it while playing at an all-NBA level?
Honestly, but the losses are clouding everything.
I think the losses are hurting Nick. And look, obviously it should be way more celebrated than Steph breaking the 3-point record. All right. However, this is not a record as impressive as it is for LeBron to get it. It's more like the NFL rushing record all time that Emmitt Smith has than the Major League Baseball home run record.
Oh, really?
Like that, if you break the home run record in baseball, it is everybody's into it.
So does the NBA not have a great record then?
I don't think Karl Malone is third. He's not even in the discussion for a top 10 player. So I think it will be a great accomplishment, but I don't think anybody's looking at it like this means LeBron's the greatest ever when he gets this record.
Can I say something real quick? Here's where I vehemently disagree with you. If the late, great Kobe Bryant were approaching this record, it would have been celebrated and treated as if it is the golden ore of the NBA record books. And I don't think you guys can deny that if this were Kobe approaching this record, that it would have been treated like, oh my God, Kobe Bryant is going to become the all-time leading scorer. There was more hype surrounding Kobe passing Michael on the scoring list than there has been about Michael passing Kareem on the all-time list.
I wouldn't go that.
You heard him. Let me first of all say, none of this surprises me. None of this. This is what LeBron fans do. This is how they are. They're very disrespectful, emotional people. I'm going to put up a message that I received on Instagram. I believe it's just yesterday. Let me show it to you. This is some dude. I don't know who he is. He has a LeBron James jersey on. He wrote, "Hey, dumb, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about. You read yourself, man." This is what they said to me. This is what these dudes said to me. How is that respectful in any way? You're coloring outside of the lines. You're taking it a little bit too far. But this is what they do. Of all the people we talked about, not even Benson, no other fan base in all of the NBA has ever sent me one single message except LeBron fans. They're the only ones that do. In my personal view, based on real experience, that I've seen do this. To Nick Wright's point, he's up there frustrated as to why LeBron is not getting this praise and why he's not getting this adoration and why fans are so excited and blah, 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 blah. Nick, I'm going to explain to you why that is. The reason he's not getting all of that love is this. It is simply because the love that you guys are trying to create for LeBron is not organic. It is based on a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Y'all are trying to convince people on a daily basis that he's on the level of Jordan, that he's this, that you guys are trying to push this. It's like a guy with money who is trying to convince a woman to love him by giving her money and wondering, why doesn't she love me? It's because it ain't real. She's only with you for the money. It ain't real. She'll love somebody else that doesn't have to give all that damn money. It's not real. It's not organic. There are a lot of people that didn't like Kobe, but the people that supported him were real. Sorry to burst your bubble. When Kobe was playing, he was by far the biggest draw in basketball, and it wasn't. Have you seen Kobe go to other countries? Have you seen him go to other countries? He was by far the bigger global icon, not just because of his play, but also because of his message and Mamba mentality. More people could relate to that. Kobe was human. You saw his downs, you saw his bad side, and you saw his good side. He was more relatable. He didn't have people in the media twerking it up for him on a daily basis. He didn't. He was more real. And that's why people mess with Kobe more. You feel like it was more of a big deal when Kobe passed? Because people loved him more. They loved him more. That's without people in media twerking it up on a daily basis for him. What did you expect? To see a bunch of Nick Wrights and Shannon Sharp in New York in Madison Square Garden? What do you think this is, bro? You think that everybody's going to be reacting like you? Maybe they don't care to that level. What did Draymond say? They don't love you the way like they love Kobe. Sorry, and I know it hurts a lot of dudes' hearts, man. I know it does. Because they want so bad for Kobe to get that love. What did Shine say? It hurts your heart that you don't get that honor. It hurts your heart that you don't get that love. You don't get that honor. You don't, and it hurts your heart. That's what are you complaining? The thing about this, the thing about it is this to me. You're sitting up there crying about why it's not a bigger deal. Where do you live? Every single day they talk about LeBron from dusk till dawn. On every network, turn on ESPN every single day. Go on Instagram, it's all over the place, but for you guys, it's just not enough. The twerking isn't heavy enough. What we gotta do? Come up in here with truckloads of money to be tossing them ones. What y'all want? What do you want? You got all these dudes twerking it up in the media every single day. Then you come to independent creators and you want to harass people in the comment section. I've never seen anything like this before. LeBron fans watch our videos before anybody does. If they even see his name in a title of a video, within the first minute of a video, they already got a comment. They're so disgusted by this channel, but they just can't stop themselves from coming back. If we trash, why are you here every day? Why? What bothers them is that they're not getting that same. Why isn't this dude saying that too? Why? It's not working. Someone sent me a poll the other day. Oh God, where did I see the poll? Yeah, someone sent it to me. Someone sent me a poll the other day about a picture of who's the most enjoyable player to watch. Stephen Curry, LeBron. The majority of the people said Kobe. The majority. And I'm sure you had a bunch of dweebs running around looking for stat sheets. But wait, but the stats said 45%. Wait, how does it's saying 45%? So why? I don't understand. Wait, people watch basketball too? They don't just read stat sheets? Wait, I don't understand. But what do you mean he's better? I don't understand. Why? What, I don't understand. It's not computing. Wait, I got to go back to ESPN. I got to turn it on and click on Instagram. Okay, let me see. Okay, I downloaded my LeBron image. Okay, let me go back out there and start twerking it up in people's comment sections. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Why are you talking about Kobe? You don't even like the dude. You never did. Why are you talking about him? The late and great. You didn't like him. You didn't like him. You never did. But it still hurts your heart that he got so much love from the fans around the world with nobody on TV twerking it up for him. Can you imagine how that makes some of these dudes feel? Name the Kobe guy in media. Name him. Name the Kobe. You name the Kobe guy in media. Who is he? Who's the dude? Who's the dude? There's only one person I've heard actually say I'm a huge Kobe fan. That's Ryan Clark. I heard him say that. The only other person I've heard have the balls to actually say something about Kobe recently was Jamal Crawford. Steven Jackson used to hold it down for Kobe. But I can't blame him when you're getting bombarded with this nonsense. He used to hold it down. Go watch his original interviews on First. He used to hold it down for Kobe. That was after LeBron won the championship in 2000. He was still holding it down for Kobe. Matt Barnes and all of them. So who are the Kobe dudes in the media? And that's what you don't get. There's nobody on TV twerking it up for him, and you're trying to understand why isn't Bron getting that same love. You dudes are pathetic. But I'm going to see y'all in the comment section. I'm going to see you in my DMs. Y'all are the only ones that do, the only ones that do this. The only ones. LeBron's reaction encapsulates how you guys behave. Y'all are the only ones that do this. Who's the other NBA player that acted like that during the miss? Who? Exactly. Catch you on the next one. Peace.